How y'all doing? Remember this one? Red Cat, Ascent 18. Little interior, couple of drivers, cage setup, 3D printed. Yeah, I decided to change. Now we got a old school Yota. This is Injora Hardbody that is supposed to be for the T-word TRX4M. I wasn't finding it for the Red Cat, so I modded it so it would fit. Starting with the rear hinge. So I did a little remove of bumper, cut down a piece, and then actually ran screws from the bottom up. I just run a drill bit through there with the mount sitting in place, so it would drill through back here, and then run the screws up from the bottom. Now I got a hinge in the back, just sort of like the original body. And then the inside, I did chop up the plate a little bit, bolt a magnet there, and then, come on, focus, the old E6000, a magnet up there. If you take this magnet piece, after you have this screwed down, just put your magnet on there. I put tape on this first and then dropped that top magnet on so it was stuck to it. Put just a little bit of E6000 on top and then close the body and let it sit overnight. Then I come back in and put more of the E6000 around the edges just to lock that in really good. And this body did come with a couple of different light options, so I have those glued in place. But otherwise, I think it fits the 18 pretty well. The body originally was the pearl white one. I just scuffed it with red Scotch-Brite and then painted it Tamiya matte OD green. Of course, I did all that painting before it was put together. And then if you take a fine line black Sharpie, you can go along your hood seams and your vents, your door seams, and just put a real fine, faint black line. Gives it a little more depth. These side pieces on this body, it's supposed to be a snap-in piece. They don't fit real good, so I literally had to cut the snap tabs off of them and clean them up and hand fit them at first into the little pocket they go in, and then those are E6000 in place. The cage and everything, all the sub parts of this, it all went together really well. Of course, you know, you're going to see those screws because that's how everything on this thing's put together, is with little screws. But it fits really well with the factory rock sliders on there. On the stock setup, it does come with these cutesy little rubber mirrors. They are a son of a gun to get in place. Get a little Dawn dish soap and put it on there and then work it in. Get them to finally pop in. I don't think they're going anywhere. It also had some wipers that are supposed to be up there that are kind of the same thing. They're more of a hard plastic instead of this rubber. And yeah, I got tired of fighting them, so they're not on it. I painted the grill with some plain old Testors paint like you'd use on old school AMT or Revel model cars, just to give it a little more depth. there we have it. Let's power this bad boy up. Watch the headlights. Boink. As soon as it quits raining in Oregon, so maybe May, we'll go out and play. In the meantime, I have future plans for this rig, which would require me getting a different receiver. Fly Sky, so I can run it in my GT5, and I need to put this on because the future plans might require me removing that. So what do you think I'm going to do with it? Currently stock brushed setup. I am waiting on parts to go brushless. Put in the comments which brushless system you think I'm going to put in this. Yeah. Gonna take them a while to get here. I ordered it December 31st. So leave us a like, leave a comment on what kind of brushless you think I'm gonna put in this. And we'll see you on the next one.